Good evening, you amazing humans. I'm fresh back from another night of strangling other dudes, and it was fucking awesome. I've been feeling like ridiculously good lately. In fact, this is the best I've ever felt in my whole entire life. And on the weekend, we ran this amazing thing called the Man Weekend. If you haven't heard about the Man Weekends, thank you, my dear. If you haven't heard about the Man Weekends, feel free to hit me up and let me know. Because what we do on these weekends is we get a bunch of dudes just like you who want to be better every single day in every single way. And what I mean by that is they want to have more fulfilling relationships with their partner, with their kids. They want to be able to have more sex and not be stuck in a sexist relationship like a lot of dudes are these days. They want to be able to succeed more at work and go down the career trajectory which they want, make more money, be healthier, both mentally and physically. So if you want information, let me know. But that's not the point of tonight's live. What we're going to be covering tonight's live is what to do if you don't have energy to spend time with your wife and kids, if you're always feeling exhausted, if you just don't feel like you're patient. Your kids do one little thing wrong, they knock a drink off the table or a plate off the table, they spill something, and you just lose your shit. And when it comes to spending time with your wife, date nights, they're gone. Don't do them anymore because you can't be fucked. All you want to do is sleep and chill out and relax. Going on adventures on the weekend, doing fun things, you're not doing that. And sex, well, let's be honest, if you're not doing any of the other stuff, you're not going to be getting any nookie. You might need one anyway either. And that's not good for either of you because every single relationship needs a healthy sex life. If we don't have a healthy sex life, we lose that connection really quickly. Sex is amazingly critical for having a really, really good connection. And so we're going to cover how you can actually fix this, right? Now, some of the things that a lot of guys try, they try things like detoxes, they try things like fasting, they try things like going to the gym. You know, maybe if you lose a little bit of weight, you'll feel a little bit better. They try a whole heap of stuff, even to the extent of like going and like smashing coffees and stimulants and fat burners and all that sort of stuff. But none of these things work. And the reason why they don't work is because they're not fixing the right problem. See, the reason why you actually have this issue is because of your nervous system, like everything that I talked to you about. And by the way, I'm not just like flapping my gums or saying some theoretical shit here. Like, this is actually legit. Like, this is real stuff. I mean, you just ask Big Adam Nash, right, who's generally on these lives. He'll tell you about like what it's like to have no energy and to not want to spend time with your kids and partner. I was just talking to another one of our legends, Brad, just over the weekend, and he was the same. He used to get home from work, clock off, and he was absolutely fucked. And now it's pretty funny because we've completely changed the way that Brad looks at everything about, you know, his health. He said something really profound to me, which is the thing that I love most about JCF, is you don't just focus on diet and exercise like everybody else does. You focus on all the inner things. And as a result of this, Brad's got way more energy to spend time with his missus. She's way happier. He's way happier. Oh, and he's making a shitload more money at work too, which is really, really cool. Because the more energy we have, the better we can do in every single area of our life. You want to lose fat? Easy. You want to gain muscle? Easy. You want to spend time with the kids? Easy. You want to have more sex? Easy. Want to make more money at work? Work a little bit harder? Work a bit smarter? Easy, because you have the energy to do so. And so connecting now. There we go. Our nervous system senses the stress and it changes the way the hormones that are running through our bodies, but also changes a couple of key neurotransmitters as well. And what happens when we change these hormones and we change these neurotransmitters? What happens when we change these hormones and we change these neurotransmitters is things start going wrong. We stop sleeping as well and stop sleeping as deeply. Waking up throughout the night, heads racing before we go to bed. Throughout the day, we're far more wired, we're far more anxious, and we burn a whole heap of energy. It's like if you've ever watched a fight. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a fight before, but there are some fighters who come out in the first 2 rounds, they've got to knock someone out, otherwise they're not lasting the 3rd, 4th, 5th, all the way up to 10th or wherever it goes to, right? Because what happens is they're all adrenaline, they spend all their energy straight away. And a lot of guys do this every single day. They spend all their energy at work dealing with bullshit, dealing with stress, dealing with people, all these things, putting out fires. And so whenever we're just spending all of our energy, it makes it really, really difficult for us to have energy later on the day. Of course, naturally. So what are the shifts that we need to make? We need to shift into a state of rest and digest. We need to be more relaxed. We need to be more calm throughout the day. And so if you want to learn how to do this and you want to learn the exact specifics around this, just comment energy below and I'll hook you up. Just energy. Just comment it down in the comment section and I'll hook you up and I'll give you a training which will show you exactly what you need in order to do this. Okay? On that note, guys, I'm going to jump on off. I'm going to go get some dinner, have a little bit more of a splash, and then go and sort this little puppy dog out. But otherwise, it was a pleasure to have a chat with you guys. If you want access to that information, just click energy below. Just type energy down in the comments section below. We'll hook you up with it. We'll make sure that you can crush every single day. Because here's one thing, dude, and there's a really common theme from the Man Weekend. We talked about what it's like to be common versus uncommon. And the common man these days, the common man sits in his problems and he doesn't do shit about it. Let's be honest, we all know that friend, or fuck, maybe we are even that friend who just has a problem, doesn't like his life, and does sweet fuck all about it. That's the first thing. The second thing is the common man has ego. When the common man has ego, he won't reach out for help, he won't get support, and he won't ever fix his problems as a result of it. Because here's the thing, no man's an island. And the third thing is that the common man hesitates. The common man will put things off and off and off and do sweet fuck all. It's not that they don't want to fix them, it's just that every time they go to fix them, they second guess, they self-doubt, they're worried about things. How much money is it going to cost? How much time is it going to cost? How much energy is it going to cost? All these bullshit things. The uncommon man is the man who's not divorced. The uncommon man is the one who's not fat. The uncommon man is the one who's not addicted to alcohol, drugs, smoking, shitty food. The uncommon man is the man who actually has a great relationship with his wife, has amazing sex. The uncommon man is one who has an amazing relationship with his kids. That is what the uncommon man is. And unfortunately these days it's more and more and more common for men to just be fucking common. To be the lowest common denominator. Be the guy who has every single problem in his life and does sweet fuck all about it. So don't be like that guy. Be the guy who actually goes out and is uncommon. Be the guy that actually makes a change and gets the relationship that he wants with his partner, with his kids, has the sex that he wants with his partner, and has the life that he wants. Anyway guys, I'll leave you all to it. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. I'll speak to you all soon. Comment energy below if you want to handle that.